that royalty, breaking records, and fashion designing can all come together and be found in one person. Well, it sounds a bit unreal, but today at Rev Sports, we are joined by this very person who is living this very reality. She is a national record holder, she's an Asian Games silver medalist, she's an Olympian. And if that's not enough, she is also an entrepreneur and a fashion designer, proudly taking India's designs of heritage to the global stage. Joining India's challenge in the women's trap event at the upcoming ISSF Shooting World Cup, joining me today is the incredible Rajeshwari Kumari. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Ma'am, first of all, I want to clarify, understand this. How do you juggle these two distinct career paths and still excel in both?
I have a partner, I have a good partner, and I have good support at home that when I'm traveling, they can handle everything that's happening.
So it's been on the easier side.
It's been on the easier side, yeah.
Okay. I'll start with your journey. What prompted you to take shotgun as a sport?
My father, he's a 6-time Olympian, Asian Games, India's first shooting gold medal in the Asian Games. And I was the youngest child, so I had this thing of carrying on with the legacy.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, your family, like you said, has a history of producing great shooters. Your dad was inspired by his aunt, I believe,
Yeah.
and you, I believe, is inspired by your dad.
Yes.
So, how has the role of him as in your career has been as a father? And he's also the president of Olympic Council of Asia. So, how has his role been in your career so far?
He's been my biggest mentor. It's amazing to have somebody like that at home who you look up to, who is so disciplined and like knows what he wants to do and how to help everybody with sports, and just the way he's been as an administrator, as an athlete. It's been a privilege to be there with him.
So he has been the one from the beginning of your career towards till now that he has been like involved excessively with you.
Actually, no. He's been the inspiration. My mother is the one who's been involved.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's been the one who's been kicking me out of bed when I was a kid and everything. Go do something. You have like so much to live up to, and you have your ancestors' full legacy and everything. She's been the one kicking me and getting me up to do all of this stuff. He's been like, chill baby, it's okay. You just do whatever you want to do, don't take stress. I was like,
So the watching your father with the shotgun and all that prompted you to take the shotgun, or was the interest from the childhood days like
no,
that?
I used to be really scared when I was a kid. It just slowly built up, and I was like, yeah, it was his, it was like, oh, my father did it. Every kid has that, I want to do what my father did. So it was that.
Coming to the present times, ma'am, Paris Olympics didn't go as you might have expected. It was not the best of the events. What was the aftermath of that event? How did you work psychologically to get over that Olympics ka hurdle that it didn't go well? What and all you did to start moving into that zone of competing and performing well for India again?
Luckily in our country also, you don't really get so much of a break where you are left and allowed to ponder over something that is even as big as the Olympics. You have to get on with it. You have to get up the next day and you have to get on. Like, you had a bad day and now the next one is coming. So I went straight from that to a World Cup final, where I was injured, and it was an even bigger disaster. So I went into like a bit of a low, but slowly you get out of it. There is a post-Olympic depression sort of a thing that happens to you, but it was my first Olympics.
Yes.
So it's not like I was not really that bad post it.
And how has that transitioned into your preparation for the upcoming World Cup in Cyprus?
So I've been taking it as it goes, like one day at a time. Once you've gone to such a pressured Olympic event, I think you start counting your blessings in small things and like small competitions where you're like, and even in the selections and everything, which used to be so big earlier, now you're like a lot more like let me train this aspect and let me try and do this. So I've been just working on one day at a time.
Okay, so it has been like one step at a time kind of thing towards
Definitely.
the World Cup.
Yeah.
And how confident are you towards, I mean, going into this World Cup, taking India's flag there?
Confidence, of course, I have the confidence, but I don't usually talk about all of that before a World Cup. I'm a bit superstitious.
Oh, okay, no worries. I'll move forward then. In that case, do you think it's difficult for other players to get into this event and perform like the way you have been performing for other women players?
No, there's so many that are coming up. I don't think it's that difficult anymore. Somebody has to show the way, I guess. Like I had my seniors who I knew. But now I think with the media and the social media and everything, you know a lot more about the sport. I knew it because of my father, but now I think they have started picking up on this sport as well. And ever since that whole won the Olympic medal, since then it has really picked up a lot. There's so many girls. When I started when I was 20, I started very late. There were like 2 squads of women, 12 shooters. Now there's in the hundreds.
Yeah.
So it's picking up.
So Reliance Foundation, companies like this have been helpful for these young players.
Yeah, definitely. The backup and the just the support that you have, that you go do it, we have you sorted. When I started, I was thinking of nutrition and which nutritionist should I get and which trainer should I get. And here you have everything. Like yesterday I went for the test, and after that they will just tell me what to do, which is great. So you just focus on your part, and they have everything backed up for you.
Okay, and that has been the case. I mean, for other youngsters as well. That is how welcoming the industry has become at this point.
Yeah, it has become like that. Even the academy in Madhya Pradesh. Since from there we've seen a lot of change. A lot of young girls that have come up from that academy. So of course these academies and these foundations are really, really helping athletes come up.
And what is the role of Indian government at this point in time for the shooters, if I may? I mean, you have experienced that kind of support from them some way or the other.
Definitely, there's so much. The federation and the government have just really picked up a lot. There's this constant support. You get everything you want, like the tops that target Olympic podium scheme, right? It's been so much support even for me, and they are so involved now, which makes it a much bigger deal now that they are there. Definitely.
You also got an eye specialist coach when you required, so that in a way the government was helping there as well.
Of course, they did so much for my training last year. There was a lot of support that I got from them.
Recently, the International Olympic Committee announced that for the LA Games, the number of shooters in the finals and rapid fire pistol and shotgun have been increased from 6 to 8 at this point.
They want more country names, at least in the finals. They want to see more countries in the final, and they want to give everybody a fairer chance, because out of so many shooters, just taking just the top 6 is also unfair. So I think it will be a nice, interesting concept to see.
And they are also, mixed skeet team competition has been removed, and mixed trap team.
So they are alternating between Olympics.
So that also ensures another medal opportunity for you.
Yeah, it does. First another qualification and then another Olympics.
So India must be, can feel positive that okay, we have a star that can get us another medal.
I hope so.
How's the preparation to these upcoming tournaments? There's other games as well, Commonwealth Games, and all of those events are coming up.
Commonwealth doesn't have shooting yet.
No, other events, Asian Games
is next year.
Yeah, and then there's LA Games. How's the preparation? You might have a target there in the sense that you're preparing for the finals there.
Yeah, so post Olympics is usually a slow year.
Yeah.
So first you just try and recover from everything that you've been doing for the last 4 or 5 years. And for when you don't make it to the previous Olympics, then you just keep carrying on, right? So for me, it's been very hectic 12, 13 years of training and everything. So right now it's on a bit of a low. I'm still recovering. And then eventually when you start planning, I'll start planning for each and everything again.
Also, right now there's this if the shooting World Cup is also going on in Argentina, Chile, and
Yeah.
Peru. Did you get a chance to follow it?
Of course, all my teammates are there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm following it.
So I mean, have you been following? Have you been in contacts with them? I mean, from.
I haven't spoken to them. We're all very close in the shotgun
Okay.
team at least. We're like family because you are basically like right now they're traveling for 3 weeks. That's only us with each other usually. So I haven't been in touch with them right now, but I don't want to disturb them between their
Okay.
yeah. So post it, we will be all together again and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
We have a new coach also, no?
Acha.
Yeah.
And how's going? I mean, how is it going with him?
I think they are really happy with him. I haven't met him yet. He's going to be there for the camp before Cyprus in Delhi
And when are you going to leave for Cyprus?
on the 3rd.
Third.
On
So the training will start going there. I mean, start happening there for you.
The
From third.
no, the training is now from tomorrow on.
No, before the event you must get a warm up or something.
So yeah, the event is on the 12th. 3rd you leave and then 12th you finish. So you have like the warm up there. But we usually have a coaching camp which happens for a week in Delhi before you leave.
So much, ma'am. Very
Thank
best
you.
of lucks for this upcoming World Cup, and I hope you make India more proud as you have always done
Thank you so
on the
much.
field. And that is it from us. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe Rev Sports. We will keep coming to you with more such news, more such entertaining interviews, and more such superstars sitting around with us. So do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.